The final goal of the day for Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, nice enough to take a second and talk with us. Hello, Kevin. Thanks for taking a second. I want to talk about your goal to start out here. You're doing something that no one else is doing in the Premier League since you debuted. You have 24 goals from outside the box, the long-range shot. Take me through the anatomy of how exactly you have gotten so good at that.
Yes, I think one training and two just taking the chance. I think when you're in a game like this, you look at the options, and I think I was in a lot of space, so that's why I took the shot. Sometimes I'm going to score like today, and that's magnificent, and sometimes I'm going to miss, and that's part of the game.
Last season you played more with a false nine, and you got 15 Premier League goals, club leading. This season, your role looks a little bit different with Haaland in team. Can you just explain that to us a little bit?
I don't think it's really different. I just think it's different players. We've played with a false nine, but we've played also with Jesus up front, with Raheem, so it's maybe not the same as Erling, different type. But if you think to see Gabi at Arsenal, he's a real number 9. I just think it depends of the games. Now we play with a real out-and-out striker, so he makes different movements. So I think you have to adapt a little bit to the way he wants to play also. But I think it's going quite well.
Kevin, Tim Howard here. Fantastic goal today. You're defending champions. You have a Premier League championship pedigree. How has Erling Haaland added to that? How has he lifted this squad to go again?
I think everybody knows what he brings. He brings depth, he brings goals, he brings presence, and I think that's maybe important in the tight games. I think in another way, I think this team is set up to go again and again. I think we've shown that over the past 7-8 years. Even if we didn't win it, we were second or we were third. We're always fighting to go again. And I think it's a squad with a great humility. Even if we won last year, we don't take it for granted, and we want to go again. It's a nice feeling to win, and we try to achieve that every year. But the hard work comes first, and the enjoyment maybe comes later.
Well, Manchester City and Kevin De Bruyne rebounding from their first loss of the season in an emphatic way. 3-1 the final score. Kevin De Bruyne, thanks so much for taking a second to talk with us here today.
Thank you very much. Good evening.